I got zeroed out my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish in the shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed, don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day I was willing to share, now I don't have any left to spare. Source some liquidity on demand, try to tell them but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right here in my hand, see the signs it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking.
Come on.
And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. How them strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP, cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail.
Let's go. What is up, everybody? DXY. My man said, look at the USD. That's damn right what moves markets. And people think the dollar's going to go away. Listen, physical money's not going anywhere. Even if digital money shows up, the physical still isn't going anywhere. It's just going to be more ways to use the US dollar. The US dollar is definitely what moves markets. I can't believe XRP Veil freaking blocked me on Instagram for disagreeing with him because he said the US dollar's going away. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sure thing. Yeah, the US dollar's going away. Yeah, that's what moves markets and that's what moves the world. But it's going away. You can't see, his problem is he believes he must have Rumble and he must listen to all the conspiracy theorists. Listen, those people don't get any clout because all they are is all conspiracy. You can't believe everything they say. I used to listen to some of that conspiracy shit, but those people are off their fucking rocker, man. And if you believe shit like that, you're going to be led down the wrong fucking path, man. Anyway, yes, the DXY dumping right now, and it created a CME gap right here. So let's see if that comes up, gets closed, and continues and shoots down. We want to see a rejection. We want to keep seeing a rejection because we want to see cryptos go up. So we want to see DXY coming down a little bit. Also, be on the lookout for Jerome Powell, his update in March about what's going on with rates and inflation. Ya feels. Luckcoin doing good? What? Luckcoin? Man, there's always a new coin doing good everywhere. The only ones I'm concerned about, no offense, is XRP and XLM. But Luckcoin, I'll definitely look into it. Chris Barnsley, it is good to see you. XDC, XRP, LCX. Hey, man, as long as you got XRP, I am down with you. Let's go. What's going on here? I don't know who most of these people are. What's Blockchain Backer? He put out a new one. And let's see, who else? Crypto Busy. I like Crypto Busy, man. The guy's consistent. He's my new consistent guy that I like. It used to be Veil, but I realized that XRP Veil is not a bright guy at all, and all he does is copy people. All he does is watch a bunch of videos and then give you other people's content in his own words. Because you know how I know that's true? Because he went on a rant one time making videos of people who are very good YouTubers with a huge following. He accused them of copying him when he does not even have that many subscribers. And I'm like, usually when someone accuses someone of something, it's because they're the ones who are really doing it. You ever figure that out? Usually, like in relationships, the guy, like, if he cheats on his girl, he'll start to accuse his girl of cheating, but he's the one that's really doing it. It's that type of psychology. So that's how I know XRP Vale is the one who was really copying people, not anyone copying him. That's for sure. But let's take a look at what Crypto Busy says.
So guys, based on the analysis we did yesterday in yesterday's episode, we can see that right now we're actually pretty accurate because the level has stayed firm, and it means the price is now moving up really nicely from that area, which potentially means it could be a good trade to take if you're not already in it. And also it means there's a bullish.
No, I do not hold XDC. What I currently hold is XRP, XLM, and Blocktopia. That's what I currently hold. Crypto Hulk, I don't watch Crypto Hulk.
Sentiment now in
John One Freeman, what is up?
the market with the technical analysis that might lead us to go even higher. So guys, if you are not already following us on the channel, make sure you do that by hitting the subscribe button down below, and also leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Anyway, let's start off with the 1-day chart. So right now we can see here that we are still in our kind of consolidation phase, going in this upper wedge, and we could potentially...
Oh, notice the points. Okay, where are they? So the other day we were up here and I put the point of liquidity for them to tap into, and look at this. They came down and tapped into this liquidity, which means we could be on our way up to this area of liquidity now.
Start to make our way up to the top
No, I sold WadsPay at a huge profit.
resistance here around $44,500.
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
So that would be kind of ideal, and that is what we're hoping will happen just based on the trades we've taken. And if you want to see more in depth on how I've taken the trades in the past, go back and check the other episodes as well. And we can see here that on the 4-hour chart, we've really tapped into this key level of demand. Now, the reason why I took this trade and why I
Okay, so he took a trade, and it's the same thing that I just said. You know why he took the trade? Because this area of liquidity got tapped. You see where this wick comes down into this bar where I showed when we were back here, like it could come down and tap into this rectangle. And once it tapped in here, this is where he took his trade, a long trade, because we're probably going to come back up to here and tap into here after coming back a little, moving up, coming back. So he's taking the exact same thing that I'm talking about. So we're not even going to listen to his, because it's exactly the same thing I'm doing over here. It tapped into this liquidity and now it's moving up. XDC is going to be massive. Let me tell you something about XDC. I want you to know something. I want to show you why I do not hold XDC. Let me show you why I don't hold XDC. Okay. So this is why I do not hold XDC. You ready? Check this out. There was practically zero past. You have 2020 here, where it came up from 0.0009 up to half a penny after a year, and stayed under a penny for a year, and then went from less than a penny all the way to 20 cents in less than a year. And now it came down and is holding at 5 cents. This could easily come down to a penny or less at any time. I mean, it does have support here at 0.042, and I will mark that support out, but you need to know how much this has had. Now, if we take a look at XRP and we put XRP on, actually, you know what? Let me choose a different XRP. Get rid of everything. and put it on the daily. Let me show you something when it comes to these type of coins. So way back, right? Check this out. What happened? XRP was down here. It's only showing us, we know XRP was half a penny back in 2017. So let me get a different one. Maybe FTX. Do they have it? Let's see if FTX has it. They don't even have it. Let me find a different Kraken. They gotta have one, right? Does Kraken have it? They don't have it either. Anyway, it went from half a penny to almost $4, right? And then it came all the way down to 15 cents. So the fact that XDC went all the way up to 20 cents from less than a penny, you're looking at the church, you're not looking at... Of course I look at fundamentals, bro. Listen, XDC is going to be massive. Don't take this as an attack on XDC. This is just looking at it through common sense and logic, through fundamentals, through market cap, through daily volume, through current and future possible partnerships. You have to understand that XDC got a ton, hundreds of partnerships through one partnership, R3 Corda. Okay, they have hundreds of partnerships. A coin like Ripple or XLM, they have hundreds of individual partnerships. That's way different than having one partnership that brings you a bunch of partnerships. So the fact that XDC went all the way up to 20 cents and is now just chilling, came down around 5 cents, has this support at 4 cents. If this falls through, you could be going all the way back down to a penny or less. Like you could lose 300-400%. I mean, that's not really, that counts if you're going up. But when you come down, you could easily come down 345 to 350%. I mean, hey, you don't have to believe me. Do your own research. I'm just letting you know why I do not hold the token, okay? I will buy the token once it falls through this support and comes down and taps into the penny or less than a penny area. And if you don't think that that's possible, you really need to recheck in with exactly what the project is doing. I love XDC, but I also know when a good entry is and when there's not a good entry. I am not entering at these price areas. Doesn't mean I don't like XDC. I just know that these two projects are closer to taking off and making gains because XDC has already made those gains. You go from 2021 to 2022, you can see we have a gain of over 2,000%, over 2,500%. That's really good. So when this falls below 4 cents too, that's when I'm going to buy XDC, prefer anonymous. I like XDC. I love Zinfin. I love the trade finance coin. But just understand, I'm not buying it until it comes back down to 2 cents or 1 cent. And I believe that that is going to happen. All right. But yes, XDC is a great project. I love XDC. You know I love XDC, bro. You've been here for a while. Let's get into it. You're waiting for the settlement when XRP moons, then you buy XLM XDC. Nothing wrong with that. If I was just getting into crypto, I'd be buying as much XRP as possible. The only reason I hold 10,000 Stellar Lumens is because I already got 10,000 XRP. And the only reason I hold over 10,000 block tokens is because I already have 10,000 Stellar Lumens. So yes, you move. So boom, once it goes up, you get into other projects. I'm going to wait. Once these take off and we make hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, then when the market settles down, I am going to invest in Cardano, you know, the ones that are still doing good. Algorand, yes. Hedera Hashgraph, IOTA, only if they are still doing good. Some of these projects might just fall apart, okay? They can still fall apart. Do you know why I don't like Hedera Hashgraph that much? Do you know why I don't like HBAR that much? because billionaires like Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, got his greasy hands in there, and other billionaires got their greasy hands in there. And do you know what billionaires do to stuff like this? They take profits when it goes up a little bit and sends it way down so little guys cannot make the 10, 20x. So when he's got his hands in greasy Hedera Hashgraph and H-bar, and you're at 20 cents and you're hoping to go to $4 or $5, well, once it gets to $1.50, someone like Kevin O'Leary is taking all of those massive 300-400% profits, 500% profits, and sending it way down to less than 20 cents. That's why I don't like stuff like that, because it's not like XRP. XRP has been adopted worldwide by hundreds of banks and central banks and payment rails, so it's going to be used no matter what some billionaire does. So I am not a huge fan of HBAR for that reason, but I love XRP. I love XLM. XLM is a slow crypto, no hard feelings. Hey, it's fine, man. I have no hard feelings whatsoever. What matters in this business is not so much, see, when you're coming from Swift, when it comes to speed, days to settle, to something that takes seconds, even if it's 10 or 20 seconds, that's way better than days. And what people really look for is trust and how long something's been out. So something that's a lot newer that you can't really show graphs for because it's so new to wonder if you can trust them or not. That's where XLM, XRP come into play, because they're trustworthy, they're big, they're huge. Something so new, you can't just trust it or go with it. You're going to want to see stats. That's why I have a really good feeling of how these businesses and these companies work, and how big the trust issue matters when it comes to the platforms. The people involved running them are just as important as the actual product, because the person has to be trustworthy. The board of directors have to be trustworthy. It's not just if the product is amazing. If you got some dipshit running the project, well, guess what? Nobody's going to want your product, because how's the maintenance going to happen? You know, how's the future going to look? You know, if you can't trust the person running the project. So time in the market definitely matters. To me. It matters to me when I put my money in the market. To me. All right, let's see. 13 hours ago, that's a London Open on the chain. SEC mode, they're still talking about this? Ooh, cyber attack on Swift, the bearable bull, system hacked, he said. What else is going on here? Anything else besides this DXY? Yeah, look at that. It's coming up to close this CME gap right now. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Coming up to close it, and then hopefully comes a little lower, and then we'll see stuff move up a little bit. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. All right, let me go back to my original one. Here we go. And let's put this on the hourly. There we go. All right. We want Bitcoin up here. Here's Bitcoin. It looks like it wants to come back down and test the 50 EMA, possibly fall through it or bounce off it. So it's going to come down, and it's either going to bounce off and continue higher, or it's going to fall through to about 38.5 or something like that. KN Bear and XRP Banking XLA. Let's go, man. Retail, corporate. There you go. Big Dan, what is up, man? Messy Leo, do you think we will have altcoin season soon? I hope so, but do I think so? All depends on what's going on with the dollar, with the DXY, and also with new points or rates for inflation, interest rates. I want to see what happens there. But right now, XLM is looking good. We got this formation here. Look at this. Then up. And it just keeps coming higher every time. So if it comes up and passes 18.4, we could be looking good. So let's keep an eye and see if it wants to come up and pass this line, because we have some good formations here and we got some higher highs and higher lows all the way up. Let's see if that makes a difference. Let's see if that makes a difference. Bitcoin is doing similar. XRP, not similar, but what I like about XRP is this, how it's moving downward, and usually you break up from that. Usually you break up from moving on a downward trend line. So it goes down, comes up, bounces, bounces, bounces off, then boom, finally breaks through. So let's see, now that we've broken through, right here, this is the one I'm talking about. Pretty much like here, like it comes up, down, down, and then you have kind of this other one here that's kind of broken out of a little bit, and then boom, retrace, and I want to see it do one of these right here. So up, retrace, continuation, pass right here. So let's see if that happens. That would be a good spot to enter a trade if it is happening. Now that we've broken the trend leaning down, we're going to see now that we've tapped this area of liquidity down here, let's see if we're going to head up into this area of liquidity, because there is a ton of liquidity up here. Now that we've see that wick right there tapped right in here. Now let's see if we're going to return to the upside. Crypto Busy. I wanted to look at, no, we already looked at Crypto Busy. Me and him agreed on what is happening. As far as liquidity tapping and taking a long trade, we agreed on that. Kevin Cage, 4 hours ago. Ooh, Kevin Cage. Yo, you guys want to see Kevin Cage? Can you see the WXY and XRP chart now up? Basically double ABC. Probably. I just went over exactly what I thought was going on with the XRP chart. What's your thoughts about the lawsuit? It's looking really good. 100%. Let's check this out.
Accumulation zone.
Did you see the new blockchain? Yeah, I did, but I want to hear from Kevin Cage real quick. Why? What did blockchain backer say? What did he say? Oh, I did see it.
A retrace back to the...
Yeah, I did see it. He's talking about the same stuff. He's talking about the same exact slow, grueling ABC up to the 702, 786. I'm not on the same page with blockchain backer, though. I think things are going to happen faster than he believes they're going to. JB, should I hold BTC or convert XRP? Which will pump first? Huh? I can't tell you which one to hold and which one not to hold.
And you can see perfection. Month away, starting April 6th to the 9th in Miami Beach Convention Center. Highly recommend checking. When in doubt, zoom out. So, potential growing partnerships at 3 versus Chainlink, although they are both passing the 4.236. If, for this assumption that we in, whether Casper's all-time high price back in the day was $1.30. Drawn on the Fib retracement, we have boom, boom, right there, and we have a new low and then a very aggressive recovery for VeChain. I've seen this in a variety of fractals. You can go look at Cardano as well. Remember, Cardano's all-time high price back in the day was $1.30. Funny enough, that's really what Casper's registered all-time high prices, even though we have wicks at $30 or even $60. In this case, this shows about maybe a $28, $29 wick. Remember, Cardano, was at 5 cents, was at 3 cents, and rocketed to $1.30. Then everybody wants to buy ADA when it's at $2 plus. I am not interested at all. I am much more interested in following the macro, looking at assets that nobody cares about, and Casper, I believe, will be that beautiful long-term hold. So this is a look at ADA. Remember, Cardano, just in case you guys don't believe me, it was under 2 cents. It went under 2 pennies.
Yeah, I believe Cardano. Cardano Solana a month or two ago, or a few months ago, I was talking to my wife. She wanted to invest in one, and I was like, well, Cardano, if we do total value locked and we do market cap and we do the math, whichever one is closer to 1-to-1 is the one that's undervalued and the one you should invest into. So when we did it, we saw that Cardano was overvalued, Solana was overvalued, and we saw Terra Luna, which was very undervalued. So she put a bunch of money into it at $30, and I'm like, this one's definitely going to go to $600-$700 very soon. And Cardano and Solana actually came down a ton, and Terra Luna shot up. So it was a great move just by looking at total value locked for these layer ones, and it worked out perfectly. I still believe Cardano's a little overvalued.
For technically 100x. And yes, I still hold some QNT. I've just seen this, and when I'm looking at assets that are this close to their all-time low or even creating a new low, I'm swinging the bat. So not financial advice, guys. Crypto is extremely, extremely risky. Please do what's best for you. You can see this. Back in 2014, the high to the low before it took off in 2017, the beginning of one of the first alt seasons ever seen. This is what I call an accumulation zone. Turning the lights on, we can see from the high to the low, taking off the 236, reaching an 8 to perfection, an 8 Fibonacci extension, and then of course topping out and in fact reaching a 34 on a variety of time frames. You can see a back test here for support. You can see, resistance, support, resistance, etc. So wanted to highlight that. And then even if we drag it over, let's see how we're measuring up to previous levels. Still obeying these fib levels, sitting on top of the 21 today. So imagine if you're looking at assets that are still in this structure, and Casper really matches it. We've seen it with Matic, we've seen it with DAG, QNT, Gala, you name it. We can do the same thing with XLM and XRP going to their previous high because it's forming another comp to the low. Are we below the 236? Well, if you're using this high, absolutely. And if you are a long-term holder, whether it's XRP or XLM, and you can hold for the future, then yes, I'm actually comfortable buying at these prices because I do believe long-term we'll reach some of these zones of these golden extensions, if not much higher. But if you want to be very patient and potentially maximize your entries just in case Bitcoin does in fact go lower, taking the market down, you can absolutely look for other levels. And for anybody that's in XLM and maybe you're down a little bit or you're upset, keep in mind, XLM is something I'm comfortable swinging the bat on because guess what? Compared to its all-time high price, Bitcoin and Ethereum have all reached up here. XLM is still low, so you're still buying relatively low compared to most of the market. So last but not least, we have Casper, and then we have the XRP price chart on the right. And yes, I do believe that XRP still has another run. Remember, if it simply even just follows what Bitcoin or Ethereum does, it'll reach up to these higher levels as well, reaching additional golden extensions. But what I want to emphasize is that XRP, all the way back from the 2013 high to its 2017 low, went on to rally. So imagine if you were able to accumulate in this zone, where did we go? Well, like most assets, we reached a full 34 extension. Where did we actually touch so far compared to the most recent all-time high price? Look at that. And we'll zoom in again because I'm going to keep sharing this. The 34 extension. Around $1.96, $1.98. It's because these fibs do not lie on a variety of time frames. So I'm holding and sticking to my guns for Casper that it does in fact perform in due time. And I will be accumulating as long as we're under even 11 or 12 cents. And I know some people think that's super crazy and stupid, but hopefully I've shown you just a couple of examples, and I can assure you there are dozens of examples of this applying to the cryptocurrency market. You can see there could be 60% price swings. I'm going to be accumulating under 12 cents, under 10 cents, under 5 cents, of course. The idea is you want to get your average as low as possible. And the other day I did just swap an entire Bitcoin for more Casper as well. So remember I showed you ADA and VeChain all down here, still a strong recovery. I've shown you XRP, I've shown you DAG, I've shown you Chainlink taking off the 236. Just a few looks. Now, let's get into some additional news. I saw Wrath Economy sharing so much.
All right, so he is definitely just feeling the same way I'm feeling about it. So that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Let's get rid of everything. Let's take a look at this. Hanging out the downward trend that looks like we're breaking up from. So if we, just look through the glass here like this, you can see that we've been pinging off this trend line. We break through it, retrace to it, and now, I'd like to see a strong bounce out of this. We've already came down and grabbed the area that I was talking about the other day, which I'm happy with, which is right here. And we tapped right into it, which is right here. Then we moved up from it, and now we still have what I want to see us tap into next, which is right here. And then next would be right here. So we got all the way to 92 on the top here, then 95 to 102, and then of course 105 to 112 are the areas that I'm looking at right there. Those are the things that I am looking at right now with XRP, especially after we just tapped into this liquidity right here. I'm very happy. We could be getting a return now up into here, possibly could even go higher up into the next phase, exactly into the 90-cent range, Holly. I agree. Now, if we break it down into the daily and we just come down and we put a local fib, which is local high to local low, you can see that we just recently pushed up against the 236 and went over it, which is a very good sign. And if we took a fib on the entire move, you can see that we are still a little bit away if we took the move from over here, which is okay, but it's looking really good for the local high, for the local move. I want to see us bust through. And then right up here, you can see the top of this rectangle is on this diagonal line that I would like to see us bust through, this dotted diagonal line, which would be right at the 98 cents to $2 level. And that is what is really going to take us into the 702 and 786 and much higher. Because if we get rid of this and we show the move from the entire high of $1.96 all the way to the 51 cent low, you can see that we are getting ready to come up. And the 702 and the 786 is $1.50 to $1.65. And if we hit up in this area, well, that could really set us on fire to really hit the top of the 4236 extension, which is $6.75. That's what I am looking at right now. That's exactly what we're looking at. So once I see us go up into these liquidity areas, depending on what is going on with Bitcoin, I'm going to be looking for us to pass through the golden pocket, head up to the 618, 702, or 786, and then that is going to tell us where we go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited to see what is going to happen tonight. I hope you guys are as well. I don't really have a lot of time to hang out tonight, but I just wanted to get that in with you all. I've had a very, very busy day, so I hope to see you all at the noon stream tomorrow. I'm Jada Blur. Until next time, put out some more videos. Later.
I got zeroed out my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish and it shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed. Don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them, but I